Hey, Bunker Labs, welcome back to the All In campaign where we are all in for you as entrepreneurs to continue to move your business forward. I am here with our Northeast Regional Executive Director, Ann Cardona, who's our guest facilitator today. Welcome, Ann.
Hi, thanks, Liz.
So Ann's going to go ahead and kick it off with one of our entrepreneurs who is in New Jersey.
All right, everybody. So I'm really excited to have Alexa Modero, who happens to be one of our city leaders in the Northeast region. She was in the New York City chapter, and now she is in the Newark chapter. She's a military spouse. She is with Backpacks for Life. And again, she's one of our amazing city leaders. So Alexa, you can just tell us a little bit about your company and what you guys do and what you're doing in this crazy time where a lot of companies are kind of pivoting and trying some new things to make it work.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Anne. Hi, everyone. My name is Alexa. I'm a city leader with our Newark chapter and the executive director of Backpacks for Life. We are a nonprofit based in New Jersey that serves the homeless and at-risk veteran community. We've been established for 5 years now. We've really started to turn a corner, been in the Bunker Labs community for a while, and really over the last 2 years saw some incredible growth. So with this crazy virus and time that we're in, we were kind of thrown a curveball, as was everybody. So, one of the direct impacts it had was we had to reschedule one of our largest fundraiser events of the year. It's an in-person event. We have a golf outing each year. We celebrate and highlight veteran-owned businesses. It's a huge, huge component that fuels our programming. So that's been a direct hit to our organization during this time, but we've been able to reschedule. There are some things that may not work out as a result, but we're just learning to continue to move forward and think positively on the whole situation.
Fantastic. So what is something you could tell our community that they should keep doing?
One thing to keep doing, and I've been telling myself this, is to adapt and overcome. I think that's a common theme you hear in the military and really lends itself to the idea of thinking outside the box. And, tough times, they come and they go, but as long as you think outside the box and remain open to change, we'll get through them all. So I think remaining flexible and being open to the idea that maybe your business isn't going to take the same path that you had intended for it just a few weeks ago. This thing seems to be evolving every day as well. So I think just keeping flexible and allowing yourself to move and pivot and change and being okay with that.
Perfect. And what is something that you would tell our community they should stop doing?
I think something we should all stop doing, and again, this is something I'm telling myself, is to worry. Everybody is in the same boat. Corporate companies, nonprofit, healthcare, government, everybody is impacted by this, and there's no rule book on how this goes. So I think use that to your advantage and don't worry, because there's no set standard of here are the rules we should all follow. It's really just don't worry, don't think too much and be too hard on yourself, because everybody's doing the same exact thing. It's uncharted territory, so just let yourself be okay with not worrying, and just understand that you don't need to doubt a new idea. There might be a new thing that comes to you in your business that's a new opportunity. So don't worry, don't think too much on it, because we're all in the same boat.
And what is something that you think people should start doing?
Something I think we should all start doing is collaborating with fellow businesses in your community, especially as small businesses. We are critical and vital to the economy across the country, but also to your fellow veteran entrepreneurs. I know this week we'll be sending out an email blast about the multiple veteran-owned businesses that we know in our local community that are still offering products and services, and making sure that our supporters in our community knows about them. So I really think it's supporting other businesses when you can, making sure that they get visibility to the people in your network. There's nothing like using your virtual and digital space. So really focusing on making meaningful collaborations with those in your community.
That is a really good bit of advice. And I know you guys are trying to make yourselves more useful to the community as well with Backpacks for Life. Last week, you guys had kind of a turning point with some new offerings, right? Did you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so Backpacks for Life was trying to wrap our arms around this whole thing and say, what can we do? And we're trying to really remain true to our mission and serving our veterans who might be at risk and are unstable. So we've actually been able to donate a ton of our supplies, daily essentials, and toiletries to Jersey City, New Jersey, through their veteran task force, some backpacks. And then we also came across a unique opportunity to start making surgical masks with another veteran-owned business, cut and sew manufacturing facility here in New Jersey. And we want to get those out to our VA hospitals, our veteran shelters, our elderly veterans. So we're remaining focused on our mission of serving homeless or at-risk veterans, but just broadening our scope a little bit to pivot with the change that's happening. So it's exciting in a way that we're able to be flexible again and really understand how we can help veterans in a new way that we kind of have never had to think about, but this situation has kind of forced us there.
That's awesome. That's, I think, a great example for people, because I don't think you would envision that for your company at all when you guys first started out. So that's great, pitching in. All right, what are some resources that you could share with the community that you think would be helpful for them? It can be your website or maybe some other websites that you think would be helpful.
So first, I'll definitely offer up, we have a mentorship program. This is for any veterans, any military spouses. So if anybody wants to talk, who just feels like they're having a bad day and needs to talk to another military spouse or veteran, we are here. They can contact us via our website, backpacksforlife.org. And then something personally I've been doing is keeping an eye on free live stream workouts on Instagram, which allows me an opportunity to try new workouts. I just tried a new hot yoga, and it was completely free because the fitness industry is also pivoting and they're offering classes for free. So it allows me an opportunity to try new fitness activities, keep my mental health in check, which is always great. And then keeping myself busy with other hands-on tasks during my free time. So I'm not just sitting there scrolling through the news, reading the news. I've got a 1,000-piece puzzle behind me. I've got an adult coloring book. I'm just doing things I wouldn't normally spend my time doing because I'm trying to keep myself positive and engaged as much as I can. But if anyone needs support, we're here. And just make sure you're keeping yourself healthy.
Oh, I muted myself. Great. Thanks so much, Alexa.
Thanks.
Thanks to both of you for being here, and you know, Alexa moving on to Newark, New Jersey, so continuing to be involved in the organization and Bunker Labs. And I just want to ask you, actually, Alexa, is how can we help you or spread the word right now for Backpacks for Life?
So sharing any of our Facebook or Instagram posts is always helpful. We're doing a lot of field work despite being told to social distance. We're keeping that in mind. We're wearing our gloves. We're being, very sanitary, but we are out there helping our veterans when we can, of course, being safe. So sharing our posts, and then also you can check out the Bowery Pack. It's the backpack that we developed for veterans. So if you go to backpacksforlife.org/Bowery Pack, you can purchase an awesome backpack. I'm wearing my Bowery Pack t-shirt here. For when we are allowed to venture out and go hiking again. It's an awesome pack, and with each one purchased, one is donated to a homeless veteran through our program. So it's keeps giving back. So you can check that out.
That's amazing. We will drop a link below. And I also want to thank Ann Cardona, who is also a newish addition to our Bunker Labs team as the Northeast Regional Director. So Ann, thanks for facilitating and for being here as part of this story.
No problem, Liz. Thank you.